everyone, this is my Patreon-powered reaction to the 6th episode of Kanata no Astra. And last episode, we got to see Kitori in a bikini. Other things probably happened in the episode as well, but it's all kind of fuzzy compared to that. But if I really think about it, I think we had a little bit of drama between Ulgur and Luca at the end there. Luca kind of name-dropped the family name and the father, and now Ulgur knows about that connection, and he's not a big fan. He's just starting to try to threaten him with a gun into the head, and it's all pretty bad, so hopefully that can go... Hopefully that doesn't go too bad. I don't think he's actually going to kill him. I think this might just be a way for us to kind of really get into Ulgur's backstory, and we'll talk him down. That's kind of what I imagine, but I could be wrong. Ulgur could literally slaughter everyone on that island, and that would be a pretty tragic end to the show, but, you know, there's still a few episodes left, so that's probably not what's going to happen. In any case, let's get into it and see what we're going to get. 3, 2, 1, play. And we start with our pretty cool opening. We also found out about some sort of DNA altering thing going on. That's apparently part of the universe. So that could come into play. We're talking DNA, cloning's always a possibility, which could certainly add new elements to this show. In fact, actually, just as I said that, a crazy theory just popped into my head. What if Kitori's little sister is not the little sister? Maybe she's like an attempt at a clone. And Mother just kind of brings her in and says like, hey, here's your sister, have fun with that. But probably not. But that would explain why she looks so much like her. It definitely would, wouldn't it? I don't know, just thought I'd throw that out there. But, you know, they talked about her backstory a little bit, so that's probably not the case. But it was a funny idea that came to mind. I just kind of went full tinfoil hat theory there, didn't I? But, you know, that's part of the fun of reacting, I guess. I mean, if you can make clones of Kitori, I would definitely do it. I would take 3.5. Hopefully you get a discount if you buy them in bulk. But regardless, we're back at it. Secret. Yeah, that definitely sounds like we're going to get into something important. So, Ulgur, you want to... Oh. I guess it's a warning shot. Yeah, that thing looks cool, though. The little red stuff going through. I wouldn't jump to conclusions. Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to give up such a cool gun either. I get it. Yeah, I mean, there's not really any kind of police officer to go to, is there? I'm only his enemy. Time to panic, Luca. Tell me something your father did. We're not good enough friends and I won't kill you. I keep wanting to read his name as Esperanto. Yeah, the politician guy. Seems a bit sketchy. Here we go, flashback. Did he die? That will make you into an edgy boy, yeah. That would do it. Okay, Kirito. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see him dying then. You could definitely get on the wrong people's bad side. And probably the Esperanto father's connected to the death. Or at least he thinks he is. Little head pad. A tiny one. Fair enough. Decide what you want to be after you're an edgy boy teen. That's so important. That will protect me from future head pats. And there we go. Saw it coming a mile away, but still, that's unfortunate. Yeah, the wrong people. Wanted rid of them. So that's where the suspicions go towards. Happy. Wow. Okay, that hurts. Uh, uh, I mean, I was pretty calm through most of that, but that really just hit me right in the feels. Happy late birthday. Just there had to be a lot of leaps in logic on your part to think that this is a good way to do that. That is a little bit weird. Yeah, I mean, I think he may have lost his way a bit. I would imagine. Okay, so that's how he stumbled upon it. Gotcha. So he didn't smuggle it. I can kind of see why you might think that, but... Luca doesn't seem like a bad guy to me. Yes, does the Nakama mean nothing to you, Olgor? Well... I don't think your brother would have wanted you to do this. Uh... Uh... Wow, that is not okay. Now I see where you should. I see where you should put the gun now. Well, none of you are. I think that's what you have in common. The ship of unwanted children. That seems to be a very inherent commonality between them. So I do believe him because of that. Proof. Like a tattoo or a bruise or something. What are you showing us? I really do. Oh wait. She really wait. Luca really was a. Uh, uh, I just, uh, I, I, uh, well, I didn't get to see the best part, but, you know, my brain just kind of stopped functioning for a good minute or so there. Sorry about that, but, Okay, another adopted child. Man, you're just throwing a lot at me right now. An artist, huh? Wonder if we'll learn more about that. But damn, yeah, that's another similarity there. Yeah, there's definitely some common elements here. Well, damn. Yeah, that would be a different story. Ouch. Definitely not gonna kill Luca now. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I was not ready for this episode. Uh... 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 This will be a good time to shout. And there we go. At least part of it. Yeah, Audius clearly is different, so I'm curious what that's about. I guess the comic connection is a bit more complicated than I initially thought of just being unwanted children. Is Paradise about to go downhill? Like maybe a tidal wave or something? Yep! Yep. I called it like a half second before it popped up. Yeah, it's time to leave. Of course, nothing can ever be as good as it looks initially. It is time to leave. We can continue this drama on the ship. Oh no. Oh damn. Yeah, this is getting pretty dangerous pretty quickly. Did anyone get swept away by that? Because it looks like they might have... okay, yeah, they really did get washed away. We need to go back for them. Yeah, this is not easy. Like, this is very dangerous environments. We gotta at least try to rescue them. Can't leave our Nakama behind. Okay, they got something to hold on to at least. At least Luca. Where's Ulgar? Oh, there he is. Grab the branch. Or at least the hand. That thing, I don't know how much it's gonna be able to handle though. You tried about to kill him and now he's there to save you. Cheat. They, whatever. I'm still processing all that. Yeah, not gonna let you try to kill me stop me from helping you. Because we're truly Nakama. Wow, called out. He's like, shut up and hold on, okay? You can be an edgy boy later. That's the attitude. Don't let go. Come on, don't be that way. Oh. Okay, here he comes. Yeah, that was quite a drop. But I guess that's one way to deal with the problem of not being able to go too low. Can only hold on to this guy for so long. And hopefully Luca can hang in there. Man, Luca, you are pretty cool. Don't slip. It's a slippy, edgy boy. Well, what he has to do is pull you up. He's not gonna let go again. It's never gonna happen. He'd rather have his arm fall off. Oof. There we go. This should be easier. And also, this boy needs a hug, so... 2 birds, 1 stone. So, do we just get Luke off screen? Mild thing. My bad. And that's what the secret was of the title, too. Could you speak louder? Yeah, it's a good thing to get out in the open. That's just a bit harder to read. Transient love? I mean, that's very clear. We all have issues here. Just... Of course. And to that end, we gotta not die. Yes. Pretty sure they would. Especially in fiction. Depends on the circumstances. I mean, I just assume he uncovered something pretty big. Maybe connected to the current conspiracy of trying to kill us all off. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Well, yeah, I kind of assumed it was something worse. Well, of course. The perpetrator is obviously manipulated. Hope you do. Take my wet gun. Well, he's the one that's best with it, so I got it. Yeah, it would be pointless for anyone else to have it. And you're officially one of us now, so... Yeah, gotta bring that back. Off to our 4th planet. Hopefully this one doesn't try to kill us too badly. What are you laughing about? I want to know. Oh, what's happening over there? Just trying on the hat. Well, Lucas still has boobs, there's no getting around that. You can identify as whatever you want, but boobs are boobs. Oh, speaking of, that's a little bit awkward. Luca. I mean, it's got to be a bit better to. Just in general, it's got to be a bit more pleasant if you're in an environment where you don't have to keep a big secret. So, definitely careful. We don't have a doctor here, so anything's a big deal. There's Kitori. I guess Kitori is kind of our doctor. I guess I kind of forgot about that. Man, she really does always have romance on the brain, doesn't she? It's just Kanata just eating over there. Someone just, are you jealous? Starting to think Kanata's doing that on purpose. The large tongue you got there. He's something. A fruit roll-up, I think. I guess so. How could you not notice that? What? Yeah, I mean, that is weird if they were in the same class, but they met here. Yeah, that's especially weird for her. Yeah, that was a plot point. How did I forget about that? So, clearly something's going on. Maybe I was right on the cloning thing and everyone here is a clone. Or... Or maybe he's just lying. Maybe that's a bit more of a rational solution. I don't know. We'll find out more next time. Maybe he never did go to that biology class and he just... I don't know why he'd lie about that, though. I don't know. This episode kind of destroyed my mind, so I'm still recovering. Just... Yeah. Just damn, that was a long 20 or so minutes. Just singing. I feel like I'll probably have a lot to say at the end here. We'll see. This is one thing I want to say though, is that this is just a very good show. It does an amazing job of keeping you just sucked in, wanting more answers. Like, it drip feeds you new info in a really effective way to just get you more and more invested. Just really compelling stuff for sure. Okay, that's it. So that was the 6th episode of Kanata no Astra. And this episode, man, this was a big one. Okay. So first of all, obviously where we left off was the Olgar threatening poor Luke over there with the gun. And like I figured, he had a grudge against the father. I mean, that was very, very clear. Anyone could have picked up on that. It was nothing that Luca did personally. But that's arguably a pretty pretty bad reason to want to kill someone just because of a family connection they have to someone else. It's pretty hard to justify that as being an okay thing to do. But Ulgar clearly did, because he thinks they're all... Luke is going to be a politician, just going to be just as corrupt, going to continue that trend. I guess is kind of how he justified it. But the reason, the cause of his hatred, though, was the whole brother thing. Now, pretty much the second the brother appeared on screen, I was like, this man's going to die. This man's going to die. And then not too long after that, I figured it was going to be the father was involved somewhere in that. And yeah, I mean, he didn't actually have any concrete proof that the father's behind it. It's more of an assumption based on the circumstances. It's not a bad assumption, but still, it is a bit of a jump in logic. Like, you might want to have a bit more concrete proof before you start shooting people in the head. That's just my perspective. But it is enough reason to, you know, investigate on that front. You know, so it's what he does. He got good at shooting the gun specifically for his revenge path. And that is basically his motivation. Yeah, he wants to avenge his brother that died because he got his nose stuck in something really big. You know, much more big than I guess when he was initially getting into the finance, whatever, conspiracy thing. Something much more big, something that's most likely connected to our current circumstances. And that's why he wants to enact revenge. So, obviously, very understandable stuff. Because I knew he was going to die very early on in that flashback, I was able to pretty well, you know, guard my emotions, if that makes sense. Like, because I knew it wasn't going to affect me too much. But once we got to the happy birthday thing or whatever, that's when it, like, the guard I had put up just came crumbling down and it stabbed me right in the feel. So, well done on that one. Because I thought I was going to be able to bear that pretty well without getting too emotional. But yeah, that just well played at the end there. So that was that, and then we got into the Luca stuff, and that's what I really was not ready for. Like, I was pretty prepared for Lorgar backstory, and I had a little bit of a suspicion that we might get into a bit of Luca backstory as well, but I did not think we would get that deep. I did not think the secret was going to refer to Luca. I did not think Luca would be the real focus of the information reveals this episode, so a lot of that caught me really off guard. So where do we even start with this? We got a lot of information about Luca here, like a crazy amount. Okay, so first thing he really says in retaliation to Ulgar's stuff is that, you know, I'm really not all that liked by my father. Like, killing me, it's not going to benefit at you all that much as you think. Like, my younger sibling's the liked one, you know. It's all good, right? But I didn't believe him, so at this point, Luca felt the need to show proof. And then Luca started unzipping. Now, my first thought when this happened was either there was going to be some kind of brand, tattoo, something showcasing how he's unliked, even though I couldn't really think of too many specifics on what that would entail. Either that or bruises from physical abuse as kind of a representation the father doesn't like him. Like, just he doesn't beat him. Like, you know, why are you such a worthless son? Screw you. Like, those are the things I thought. Not in a million years did it even cross my mind that he would take that off and reveal boobs. That did not even come across. Like, we saw Luca's bare back here, and I still didn't think that possibility at all. And we saw people's shocked expressions, still didn't think of it. And then we saw the side shot where we could clearly see there were boobs there. The light blocked the nipples, unfortunately, but it is pretty unmistakably boobs. Like, even after looking at it, it still took a couple seconds for it to really process in my mind. Like, the funny thing is, I thought Luca was a girl initially, like, at least for the first couple episodes, you know. That's just what I thought. But at some point, I realized I was mistaken. But apparently I was mistaken in my mistake. So, yeah, I mean, there's no arguing against that. But, you know, then that wasn't even the end of the reveals. Like, at that point, it would have just been like, Luca was secretly a girl the whole time. Yeah, that, I guess I could explain quite a bit. But they were not done. The next thing they got into was, should be right about here. Yeah, she drops another bomb. I'm not completely female. Or completely male. And of course, the first thing that popped up when she said that in my head was Fuzanari, but she was a little bit vague on exactly how developed each one is. Like, is there something dangling down there? That's kind of my big question. She never actually showcased that, so it's hard to say. But clearly she wants to be treated as a boy, so that's what we're gonna do, you know. It is current year after all, the future. I'm sure they're very progressive at this point, so of course they're gonna respect that. But it doesn't change the fact that there's gonna be a lot of awkwardness, especially when she plays it up, you know, just messes with Olga, which were always funny scenes. Yeah, she says she has both male and female characteristics. I assume that means she also has a penis and the other thing, but who knows. She only showed a little bit, so. Still definitely a lot to process. And then also mentioned being adopted to just add on to the extra layers of just plot twistiness. So, which is something she has in common with Funi, was her name, right? Yeah, Funisha. So that's that. So just, yeah, that's, I had no idea Luca's backstory would be that complicated. So yeah, that's basically why the brother is the wanted one, which leads Luca to be an unwanted child, which leads him, her, it to being one on aboard the ship. So that all makes sense now. But yeah, just when he mentioned something about the father, like if he died, if the father would be sad about that, he'd be happy to do so. That's probably what hit me the most in the feels in regards to Luca. So that's done quite a bit. And yeah, definitely not gonna be able to kill him after that. And then even more flashbacks to the brother to just, you know, drive it further into the feels. And the screaming, and then it was time to leave once the tidal wave got there. And of course we couldn't, of course something bad had to happen to make the paradise not capable of being a permanent solution, and that turned out to be a earthquake and tidal wave. So yeah, luckily no one died there. But yeah, we talked a lot about the conspiracy in the episode, and specifically Kanata talked about the possible common denominator among us. And what I always thought the common denominator was just everyone was an unwanted child, but judging by kind of his attitude, it seems like it might be a bit more complicated than that. So, but I don't know. But that's at least one thing, right? Everyone here is being shunned by their parent in one way or another, either because their parent just kind of views them as a failure, in the case of Yunhwa, or just, yeah, Olgar, you know, was very clearly the less liked child. You know, stuff like that. So, yeah, clearly that's at least one thing they have in common, but maybe that's not the important thing. Maybe that's just like a symptom rather than the cause. I guess that's one way to put it. But still, I'm definitely curious what more will be revealed. I just love Luca messing with Olgar, especially the hair behind the ear. Just, that was extremely feminine. Very cute. So that was always fun. But yeah, we're all cool. We're all friends here. We're all Nakama. None of our weird backstory stuff that we reveal is gonna really change anything. We're all in this together. I think we kind of reaffirmed that. Let's see, that was, I mean, most of what I wanted to talk about. And Olgar is our dedicated gunsman, so our security guard, I guess our police officer, essentially. Yeah, and apparently they talked more about themselves off screen, so we could assume they'll be noticeably closer from now on. Got those push-ups. For one, feel like I have a new female friend, which I'm secretly glad about. So yeah, Luca is in a very interesting position. Yeah, that scene where Olgar just like grabs his shirt and just, yeah, I could watch those scenes like that all day. Just Luca picking on Olgar is all I need in life, really. Day 20 on the ship, man. So, yeah, there seemed to be a little bit of a thing between Shardus, that's his name, right? Shardus, or she, who knows what he is really. There's just secrets all over this ship. But then, yeah, it seems to have a thing for Arias, maybe. Like, there was a weird finger thing that Kitore certainly homed in on. Although it's hard to really get much of a read on that guy. He's always been a bit weird, but so is everyone else. But yeah, as always, Kitore just seems to kind of look at everything through that romance lens. Just always. So there's probably something special going on there that I'm sure we'll get more details on next episode. Because they brought up the whole biology class thing here, which, you know, didn't seem like it was that important at the time, but by the end of it, that sounds like it's a pretty important plot point. Let's see. Friggin' Kitori just eating all this up. And Kanata being just a dork in the background like he always is, especially when anything romance-related is happening. Like, he couldn't look any more stupid as he had that stupid thing, like, extended from his mouth. Just, he couldn't look any more stupid. Yeah, Luca was the one that brought up biology. And, yeah, I brought up the teacher, which, yeah, this all sounds like pretty kind of pointless stuff, but it's all important, because bringing up the teacher, because there's only one biology class, which means they had to have the same one. And if they had the same biology class, Arias would have noticed him. But Arias did not notice him did not remember him in spite of the photographic memory. So that's something very suspicious. I just like how what seemed like a very unimportant conversation at first ended up becoming extremely important. That was pretty well done. Yeah, clearly Arias knows about the teacher because she mentions the hairpiece in detail. Yeah, that's when Kitori mentioned the important thing. There's only one class. You gotta have had it together. That's what's the big deal? Yeah, because as soon as that was brought up that they met at the camp, immediately something went off in my head. Like, that doesn't sound right. Like, they should have known each other before this then, but they didn't. That's the mystery. So what exactly is going on here? So, like, he had to have just been lying about being in that class, right? But if that's the case, why? Why would he lie about that? Could just end off on the line, Char-san, are you hiding something? Well, literally everyone's hiding something on this ship, so that kind of goes without saying. But, again, the question's what? So, see if I can do a little bit of speculating. What could Char possibly be lying about and why? Like, he studies biology. Well, all we really know about him is that he's a little bit of a flirt type, I guess, you know? Very Bishonen comes across as. And he's really into biology and monsters and stuff like that. I think that's really the extent that we know about him. But, I mean, yeah, what drama does he have with his parents, I wonder? Why is he interested in biology? What does he hope to accomplish with it? Why is he lying or misleading, or is he just confused about something? Probably not, because that look on his face at the end was pretty suspect. So, is he just homeschooled in biology? But again, why would you lie about being in a class, or I don't know. Like, what's he hiding? I can't really tell. I'm trying to speculate about what he could possibly be hiding and why, but I got nothing. I got nothing, so I guess I'll just patiently wait until I explain it next time. But I got plenty of information this episode. I'm good. I don't need any more this episode. I learned a lot about Luca. I'm still processing a lot of that. I went through a roller coaster of emotions with that character. It's a boy. No, it's a girl. Wait, no, it's a girl. No, it's a boy. No, it's a girl. No, it's a boy and a girl. No, it's insane. So, but Luca's pretty cool. I know that much, and pretty amazing. Luca is one of my favorite characters. Probably top 3, I would say, because Kitori is probably my favorite. And actually, not sure who I would put on number 2. Maybe Luca is number 2. But yeah, probably put Funi at number 3. I guess if I had to rank them top 3. So, yeah, that's all we got to say. That was a pretty incredible episode. I mean, at one point, my brain just stopped processing, like, senraikai.exe stopped responding is basically what happened. Like, just, it caught me so off guard, just taking off that top and there being boobs under it, that I can't describe with words how much that caught me off guard, more so than I probably should have. And then she just kept laying on more and more details on top of that before I could even recover from that, so it just kind of broke me, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that was that. So, yeah, just amazing show. Look forward to getting more into it, learning more. Just the mystery element is just so well done in this show, just so compelling. I want to watch more, so I'll do that soon enough, hopefully. So, thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.